Good morning, guys. I'm going to show you a quick fix on the questions that a lot of you have. When I am teaching online, I find it very difficult to be able to see my presentation and see my students at the same time. So I'm just going to show you a quick fix on how you can go about that. What you need is you need the Dualless extension, okay? And how do you get it? First, you open up your Google tab. You open up a Google page window like this, and you type in Dualless, Dualless, okay, and you click enter. So it's going to give us this. So the first tab right here, as you see, Dualless, you click on it, and we wait for a pop-up window to show up. It's going to show up and it's going to give us the extension page of our Google Chrome, as we're going to see in a couple of seconds. So right here you see your Chrome Web Store and you see your extension, and we're waiting for the Dualless Chrome extension to load up so we can add it to our extension. So this will enable us to split our screen, to divide our screen into two. Okay, so we have the Dualless right here, and it says add to Chrome. This is what we're going to click. We're going to add this onto Google Chrome, and it's going to be checking. It's checking, so we're waiting for it to add onto Chrome. Alright, we're going to give it a couple of seconds for that to automatically work, and this pop-up window would show up add Dualless, add extension. So we're going to wait extension to be added. When it's done, it's going to give us a notice. A pop-up window is going to show up that our extension has been added onto our browser, which is Google Chrome. So right now it's gradually checking, which means it's adding this onto our Google Chrome. Okay, and when it's finished, we are going to see this particular icon, this icon right here where my cursor is. Okay, this particular icon would be at your toolbar, at the top of your toolbar, which when you click onto it, it will be able to divide your screen into two. Okay, okay, there we go. Alright, so when we do that, it has been added, but we cannot see it right here. We cannot see it on our status bar. So we go on to this icon that says extension. Right now, it's not highlighted because it's not been pinned. So we're going to click on the pin, and you see the icon appears right here. With this, you can divide your screen into two. Okay, so when you want to do that, you can click on it, and it's going to give you the different options. So you see you can divide it into 3:7, 4:6, 5:5. I am going to choose 5:5. Okay, so you see it has splitted my screen into two different windows. Alright, so how do I go about with my presentation showing and I see my students at the same time? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my PowerPoint. You need to adjust some settings on your PowerPoint first to be able to do that. So I'm going to click on my PowerPoint. This is your PowerPoint presentation. So when your PowerPoint opens, you need to go to slideshow. Right here, slideshow, and you click on set up slideshow. This pop-up window is going to show up, and then you look down and you click on the browse by an individual window. You click on that button and okay, you are ready to go. So what you have to do now is you need to actually start your PowerPoint presentation. Okay, you can go on present. So when you do present, this is what appears. Then you come to this button right here and you minimize it. It's on presentation mode. Okay, it's on presentation mode and you can slightly move it over. Alright, now this is my class. This is my class, these are my students, and I can start presenting. I'm going to present, or I'm going to share my screen. There you go. So I'm going to give my screen a couple of seconds to load up. And with this, you are able to see your students at the same time, and you see your PowerPoint presentation at the same time. Okay, so basically this is how it's going to appear. So this is what your students will see. Right here you will be able to see your students, and this is your PowerPoint presentation, and your students will be able to see that as well. Alright, so I am doing my presentation and I am presenting to my students. So I see my PowerPoint right here and my students here at the same time. So this is on how you can see your PowerPoint presentation and your students at the same time. Okay, you can also go to maybe you're looking for a particular definition while you are trying to teach. So you can also do that at the same time. Okay, you can have multiple windows. Alright, now in the next, how you can have how you can take attendance on Google Meet without doing the traditional method of having your class list and you're calling out one name after the other. Poon, are you present? Then they have to say yes, teacher, or you say. So there is an extension also which you can get that automatically takes attendance for you in Google Classroom. All right. So when you're doing Google Meet, you can easily take attendance. That will be in our next video. I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, make sure you click on the link below and subscribe. Okay.